The hidden asset checklist every executor needs. Hey everyone, I'm Terry Peterson, founder of St. Louis Family Resources, and I work with St. Louis families during some of their most challenging times. If you're serving as an executor right now, you're probably feeling overwhelmed. And here's something that might surprise you. There are likely assets from your loved one's estate that you haven't found yet. I'm going to show you exactly where to look and how to make sure you don't miss anything. Most executors do miss these assets. I've worked with hundreds of families here in the St. Louis going through probate or estate administration, and I can tell you that almost every estate has hidden assets. Sometimes it's a forgotten bank account, sometimes it's a life insurance policy, and sometimes it's thousands of dollars just sitting in a state database waiting to be claimed. So, step one, start with the obvious. Let's start with the obvious places, but I want you to be more thorough than you think you need to be. First, check the will and any codicils. These documents often mention assets specifically. If your loved one was organized, they might have left you a list. That's a gift that makes your job so much easier. Next, call their lawyer, tax accountant, and financial advisor. These professionals often have the most complete picture of your loved one's financial life. Now, don't wait, call them early in the process. And here's something people overlook: the mail. For weeks after death, financial statements and notices keep coming. Don't throw anything away. That mail is telling you a story about the assets you might not know about. Step two, free searches that uncover thousands. Now, here's where it gets interesting. There are free databases that most people don't know about. For life insurance, the National Association of Insurance Commissioners has a free search tool. Just go to their website and search for your loved one's name. You might be shocked at what you find. There's also something called MIB. They cover 99% of life insurance policies in the US and Canada. For a small fee, they'll search their entire database. And don't forget about employer life insurance. Even if your loved one was retired, they might have continued coverage. Now, for retirement benefits, the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation has a free database of unclaimed pensions. The National Registry of Unclaimed Retirement Benefits does the same for 401ks. These searches take about 5 minutes but can find thousands of dollars. Links to these resources are in the notes below this video. Now, step three, the new challenge, digital assets. Here's something that's becoming a bigger issue every year: digital assets. Cryptocurrencies, NFTs, digital wallets, these can be stored on computers, external drives, even USB sticks, and they're usually password protected. If you think your loved one had significant digital assets, you need to examine all their devices carefully. Check for accounts with online exchanges. Without proper documentation, though, these assets can be nearly impossible to recover. The reality is that digital assets suffer from theft, fraud, and simple misplacement. This is why estate planning is so important. But if you're dealing with this now, be thorough in your search. Step four, money waiting in state databases. Here's something that might blow your mind. Every state has a database of abandoned assets, money that financial institutions turn over to the state after losing contact with someone. When you search these databases, don't just search their exact name. Try estate of, or POD, or trustee, or executor. These systems can be finicky, so you need to be persistent. I've seen families find everything from forgotten bank accounts to unclaimed insurance benefits just by doing these searches. Now, step five, this is the small stuff. Don't forget about refunds, unused portions of service contracts, overpaid taxes, apartment lease deposits, even cashback balances on credit cards. These might seem small, but they add up. When you're canceling services, always ask about refunds. They're not always offered automatically, but they're often available if you ask. Now, step 6, what to do when you need help. If you have a reason to believe there are significant assets that you can't find, there are professional asset search services. They're not cheap, but they can be worth it when substantial assets are at stake. They'll search for bank accounts, brokerage accounts, life insurance policies, and can even do public record searches for real estate and business interests. Look, I know this feels overwhelming. Serving as an executor during an already difficult time is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But every dollar you find is a dollar that honors your loved one's memory and benefits their intended beneficiaries. The key is being systematic and persistent. Use the free resources I've mentioned and don't hesitate to get professional help when you need it. If you found this helpful, click the subscribe button for more guidance on navigating probate and estate matters. And remember, in Missouri, you don't have to handle this alone. There are professionals who specialize in exactly these situations. Any questions? Drop them in the comments below. I read every single one. And if the estate includes real estate, please give me a call at 314-918-5151. I would love to help. Thanks and take care.